Hello, folks, and welcome to Child Psychology for the summer session. My name is Dana Forrest, and I'll be your instructor for the course. I wanted to take you through a few things here on Campus Cruiser, and then we'll talk in detail about the syllabus and the expectations for this semester. So this is our course. If you click on our course, it should take you here. And give me 1 second, I'll just go into student mode because mine's in instructor mode. This is pretty much what you should see. There's two tabs up at the top here. One says Public Welcome. It looks just like this, plain and simple. I want to make sure that you know how to navigate the Member Welcome that I have set up. I use announcements a lot throughout the semester, and if it's really important, I'll also make sure it's emailed to you. So you can check there for that. These are my contact information. And there's two sections here that are also important. On the left, you see class FAQs. So these are frequently asked questions that I've gotten for the past few semesters. If there are really popular questions that I seem to be getting from a lot of students, for whatever reason, I tend to post them here. So there's some already up here that you can refer to. And check back on that. If you have a question throughout the semester, I might have already posted the answer there. So you can check that. Video tutorials. You can see here I have midterm uploaded. APA writing help is to help with citations. And the final presentation proposal examples is up there too. And there's some more things you can check here. The message board and shared files if you want to get to it that way. That's fine. I may upload some more videos this semester, so check back here frequently. On the left here, I want to go through some things. Again, like I said, I use announcements a lot. The thing with announcements is your email. Make sure that your email inbox is not close to being full. This has been an issue with several students in the online courses, especially because once your inbox is full, you cannot receive any more emails, and there's no way for me to get a hold of you if I need something from you. So just be cautious of that. The message board, if you click on the message board, it should look something like this. And there's a few things posted here. One I want to note is message board posts. If you click on that, there are 5 topics posted here. So if I just click on one of them, it'll be a prompt, and this is your question. In a second, we'll go over the syllabus, and I'll explain in more detail. But basically, you will hit reply to my post, and your assignment will just get uploaded here. Shared files, I put documents here, assignments, midterm, and final. This is probably going to be the most popular. Your midterm information is listed here, and your final exam presentation rubric is there. The syllabus, you can find it on the syllabus tab. If you click this link, it will automatically download for you. My assignments, if you click on that, all of the assignments should be up, and you can see the due dates here listed with the points. The ones that say open are ones that you will submit to me this way. Like I said, if the message board posts, you'll just post it directly to the message board. But things like the midterm, if you click on the midterm, submit your assignment, you can click there and you'll upload your document. And the last thing is grades. I do use this feature on Campus Cruiser because I want to make it really smooth and easy. So as soon as I grade something, I just go right in and put your grades through that way. If you have questions at all this semester about grades, or you're unsure about why something is graded the way it is, please just email me and we can totally go through that. All right, so the syllabus. Child psychology. So we'll go from infancy and preconception through adolescence this semester. I think it's really important to note that this is a 7-week course. So the information that you're going to be learning and the assignments you're going to be having to do is taking a 15-week course and smashing it into 7 weeks. It's a pretty big deal. So just make sure you're on your game and you understand that there's going to be a lot of work thrown at you in that shorter amount of time. My information, I don't have office hours on campus this semester, but I do FaceTime with students and set up phone calls, and I'm happy to do that just about any day. So let me know if you need to do that at all. Emails. So this is my Middlesex email, my official email. You can email me there. Or this is my work email. My work email goes directly to my cell phone. So if you feel like you need a quick turnaround on an answer for a question, go ahead and email me at my work email. And that's generally a much quicker response time. I do try and check my email at least once a day on Campus Cruiser, but my work email I'm on quite frequently. The goals, the objectives, content areas. I know this is your favorite part about the syllabus, but these are the things you'll be filling out an evaluation. Did you actually learn these things this semester? The thing with the online course is we don't meet in person, so all of this information you are learning by yourself. I will do some things to prompt your learning, most specifically the assignments. But note that this is on you. You can learn as much or as little as you want this semester. If you're just trying to get a grade, you can do that. If you're really trying to engage in learning about the subject, you can do that too. All right, textbooks. This is your required textbook. I just want to take a second here. I'm a big proponent of buying used or renting textbooks. This is what the textbook looks like here. There's a nice picture of it. This is the 7th edition. This is the one that is listed to buy for the course. A few things about the textbook. I never recommend buying a new textbook. There's no need to buy that new textbook. It has all the same information. So if you can rent it, it's pretty cheap here on Amazon, $34 right now. Or I always give my students the option to buy the last edition. So this one listed here is the 7th edition. You can buy the 6th edition if you want. The editions don't change that much in between, so I'm okay with it, for the cost reason. That's totally fine with me. Note that online, the college has listed a resource. It's a learning supplement. I think it's called My Psych Lab. And it has videos, it has sample tests and quizzes, it has all sorts of learning supplements to it. This is an option. You do not have to purchase it. Again, if you really want to get deeper into learning, it might be something, if you have the money, buy it. If not, no big deal. The suggested book here, if you're interested in becoming a psychology major or a social work major, you might consider buying this. This is the American Psychological Association Citation Manual. It's just really helpful. It's pretty inexpensive, but that'll help with your writing. All right. So these are all the due dates. If something is not listed on here, these are all the things you have to do. Students ask me, are there more things that we have to do that are not in the syllabus? And the answer is no. And I like to use this little table to show the point value, right? So message board on May 19th, post number 1 is due. So this is your own little mini essay, and it's worth 5 points. All of the due dates are due by midnight of that night. So I think in Campus Cruiser, I had the option to put it in for 11:55 p.m. On May 19th. May 22nd. It's worth 5 points. You have to respond to 2 of your classmates' posts to receive all 5 points. If you respond to one classmate, I'll give you 2.5 points, and so on. So those are 5 of your own, and for each post, you're applying to 2 classmates. For any of the assignments, if you want to kick them all out in one weekend, you can submit anything early that you want to. I'm totally fine with that. I also accept almost every assignment late. I do take points off, but I will accept it. The quizzes I don't accept late, and the final presentation I can't accept late just because of my own deadline to submit grades. The quizzes. So you'll have 2 quizzes. I use Google Quizzes, so I will email a link to you, probably through an announcement, about a week before it's due, and you have about a full week to take that quiz. And you should get instant feedback. It'll automatically grade. They're all multiple choice. I do strongly recommend that you do read the chapters and are familiar with the chapters before taking the quiz, because some of the questions are very critical thinking questions, even though they are multiple choice. So that's my recommendation for that. Midterm paper, you'll submit this to me through Campus Cruiser. That's worth 50 points. And your final presentation. For this class, you're going to record yourself. You're going to videotape yourself doing a presentation, and you're going to submit it to our Campus Cruiser. And that whole presentation is worth 50 points. 5 points of the presentation is the proposal that you're going to submit to me, which there's a video up on our Campus Cruiser page already explaining that. And the final presentation is due on June 26th, and that portion of it is worth 45 points. Note that you cannot pass this course without submitting a midterm. You cannot pass this course without doing the final presentation. They're very heavily weighted for a reason. So grading. Grading will be done by points. You can earn up to 150 points this semester. If you check your grades, what you're going to do in order to figure out what your current grade is in the class is you're going to calculate the total points you have earned and divide it by the total points possible. And then this is the percentage here with the grade. Again, if you have questions about grading, just shoot me an email. That's totally fine. So notice that the speed of this course is pretty quick. In our first week here, you already have 1 assignment due. In week 2, you have 3 assignments due. I tried to make it kind of fair for you guys, but just be really on top of the due dates and when stuff is due. All right. Attendance, we don't do attendance. I highly recommend that you work on stuff for this class every day, if not several days a week. You really are going to need to put a lot of time in to make sure that everything is done well. Online discussion, again, this piece is for the message board. All of those posts are up and available anytime you want to start them. Quizzes, there are 2 quizzes, like I said. The midterm. So your midterm is going to be a paper you'll write. It's 4 to 6 pages. And you're going to interview someone about their parenting style. In the shared files on Campus Cruiser, I have the questions up in a document already listed and ready to go. Note that the person you're interviewing cannot be your own parents. I do this because we're all biased about our own parents and the way they parented us. So the goal here is to get an unbiased view if you can. The person that you interview must have at least 1 child who is at least 10 or 12 years old. They can be older than that, but they can't be any younger than 10 to 12 years old. The questions have you go through different stages, and one of the stages is puberty. And so they need to have at least started puberty for you to ask all the questions in that section. So that's why I ask, start thinking about someone that you might be able to interview for this assignment. Your final presentation proposal, again, this document is uploaded to the shared files under final presentation rubric, and there's a page of questions for your final presentation. For your final presentation, you're going to pick a topic from throughout the semester, a theory or a specific content area that you're really interested in researching further. You're going to pick something about that theory, and you're basically going to teach it back to us in your presentation using a real-world scenario. In the video on Campus Cruiser, I go further into detail in explaining exactly what I'm looking for you. And the last thing is your final presentation. You must do a 5 to 10 minute video clip of yourself giving a presentation. I have a tutorial up about how to put that onto our Campus Cruiser page. If you have questions about that, email me. That's no problem. Just want to make sure I didn't forget anything. I'm very happy to work with you guys throughout the semester. So I look forward to hearing from you. That's it. Thank you.